y'all, Candy here, and I've got a craft fair item to share with you guys. I worked on some prayer quilts, small mini pocket prayer quilts. They ended up being prayer pillows, basically. So I started out just making different kinds to see which ones I liked best. These are the ones that are just plain flat. And then I did the zigzag stitch around the outside of these. So basically I made a quilt, so there's 4 pieces and then one main back piece. And I just tried different ways to make or add, here's Sammy. Hi, Sam. To stitch the prayer quilt onto the actual quilt, the saying. So the saying I got from Etsy. They were pre-printed. I'll put the name, I can't remember, it's been several months since I bought them, but I will put the name in the description box if you're interested in checking out her channel. I'm a little prayer quilt to hold in your hand to help when trouble arises, those things you did not plan. When your fingers touch the cross tucked inside, remember that God is always by your side. Hold me tight in your hand if it helps calm your fears, and don't be afraid to use me to wipe away your tears. I just thought that was really a sweet saying. So there is a cross inside each of these. I don't know if you can see the outline of it here, but there's a cross inside each of the little quilts. So like I said, I started out doing different styles. This one has the thicker interfacing, and then I used some pinking shears. I didn't like this one. I didn't like that this was showing, so I only did one like that. And I realized as I was doing these, I do like the zigzag stitch, but I'm not good at going around the corners with zigzag stitch, and I just didn't like the way it ended up looking. So these are just really flat. They have interfacing, the iron-on interfacing on each side of them, but there's not much structure to them. This one was much smaller. I don't know how I ended up with that one being so much smaller, but so these were all the ones that didn't have any real structure to them or filling to them. And then I started putting filling in them, and I liked the way the filling was because it made it cushy. And there is still the cross inside each of these, of course. You can feel the cross in there, but I wanted, I don't know, something that they could squeeze if they wanted to when they put it in their pocket or their purse or whatever. So again, this one's Sammy's back. This one has the zigzag, and then I ended up just doing, because I wasn't good, as I said, at the zigzag, I ended up just doing a straight stitch on these. So I have a straight stitch putting the saying on the quilt, and then a straight stitch, top stitch going around. So I just have different styles, different colors, different prints. The backs of these are all plain. So what I ended up doing was getting some 5x5 fabrics. This was not one of them. This was a fabric I already had. These were all fabrics that I already had. But the rest of and this was a fabric I already had with a Hello Kitty. But all of the rest of these were from a 5x5 package that I got from Amazon. And I cut these into 2.5 squares and stitched them together. So they ended up, I think, being something like 4. Let's see, I've got my, not even 4. So almost a 4x4 is what they ended up being after I stitched them all. So different, just as I said, different styles, different colors. This one was fabric that I already had too. And this was a fabric I already had. So I was wrong when I said all the rest of these were from Amazon. These right here were all from Amazon. And I think I made 16 of them maybe. $13, $14, $15, $16, $17. There's 20 total. What do you think, Sam? All right, so 20 total of these. I do have my first craft fair that is going to be at a church, so I'm kind of hoping I might sell quite a few of these at the church. We'll see. I'll let you guys know. Hi, Sam. I'll let you guys know what my success is on these. So thank you so much for watching. I know it was a quick video, but I just want to do a real quick share. And Sammy's little face here. So thank you guys so much. Please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye-bye.